Board. Okay, here we go. We're gonna let everybody in. And I'm gonna put it on speaker view. So if you wanna unmute, or mute Jessica, for now, as we invite everybody in. And we can have Amanda. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Eko Mamai. Aloha Mariah. Aloha Melissa. Aloha. Thank you so much everybody for being here and being on time. Actually many of you hopped in at like 5 minutes early. Bravo. Bravo, bravo. That's always helpful. So that we can really have the full hour to drop in. And I am just going to adjust this. Eva! So good to see you, darling. Kulbinder. I don't know if I said that correctly. Oh, welcome, beautiful people. So we have a couple of new Soul Flames on the call. So wonderful to have you. Welcome to the space. And then we have some amazing Soul Flames that we haven't connected with in quite a while. And so that's what this space is for, ultimately, is connection, reunions, and also new unions. So, and in the theme of flow, in the theme of nurturing our nervous systems and rewiring our nervous systems. And for those of you who we haven't met yet, I'm Jinju.
And I'm Nova.
And this is our son Sakai. We're having a family-friendly edition circle this month. He's on school break, and yeah, we're happy to have him here. We are on a break. We're actually off on these little islands off the coast of Bali called the Nusa Islands. And we can give you a glimpse.
Here, we'll just show you real quick what's behind us. So you will hear some background noise because we are sitting in a restaurant which has the strongest Wi-Fi. But there are people around us, so you might hear some conversations in the background. We're doing our best to suppress the background noise without taking out the ocean. So
yeah, so apologies for that. It's been super quiet. Like, we've been here for 2 days and there's been nobody in the restaurant, and then today, like, all these people just showed up, like 5 minutes ago. And that's okay. We flow with it. And I think, yeah, we have a pretty intimate group. There's a bunch of people who signed up from Europe, actually, and they are going to catch up on the replay. So much love to you all. And
hello, replayers. We're
holding your intentions, but I feel like we could just take a couple of minutes for those of you who feel inspired to just unmic, or we can call on you as well. I'm going to go into gallery view here because we'd love to hear your voices, especially the ones that are meeting for the first time. And you can just tell us your name, where you are tuning in from, and what inspired you to be here today. Yeah, and maybe we can start with Mariah, who is she's one of our neurosomatic flow teachers, coaches. She's been in this village for a very long time, since 2015, and we haven't seen her in a while. So aloha.
Aloha. Yes, I'm Mariah Hoffmeister. I am in Longmont, Colorado, in the U.S. And what inspired me, I love being part of this community. I have loved everything about neurosomatic flow. I've been kind of busy lately and not as in touch, and I I've been excited to kind of reconnect and get back into it. And Jessica, who's leading it, was in my last neurosomatic flow class, and so I was excited to see that she would be leading tonight. So nice to meet. I don't know most of you, so nice to meet you all.
Beautiful. Mahalo, thank you. And we have this little tradition at Nyasa Institute whenever we're in a circle and on a call, when someone's complete sharing, we invite you to say, I am complete, and the rest of us can form this Padma Mudra. So this is like a lotus mudra that represents the heart, and so we can just shine beams, light of gratitude to that beautiful soul who just shared. Thank you, Mahalo, Mariah. And let's see. Oh my gosh, Amanda, I think this is the first time we're meeting you, and I'm just noticing your beautiful smile. And if you would love to unmic and say hello, would love to hear where you're tuning in from, and yeah, what inspired you to be here today?
Hello. So my name is Amanda. I actually calling from Singapore. I think I think many years ago I met you at the Wanderlust event in Honolulu actually. So I actually, and then also Whistler, BC, and then and I actually follow your Instagram since. I haven't been like on Instagram much, but then it was just kind of like coincident. Like a few weeks ago, I saw this and I was like, "Hey, I'm free." And then like life has been quite stressful, so I thought it's like a perfect sign and opportunity, and for me to just join. And so yeah, so here I am, and I'm complete.
Wow, amazing. Mahalo, Amanda. Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you so much. That's so special. Both of those events were extra special for us. And so to kind of reconnect in that, to bring that back into the call and now to reconnect here today is really special. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to reconnect with you and see you again. Mahalo. Wow. Yay. And you said you're in Singapore, right? Is that correct? Singapore.
Yes, I used to live in Canada. I just moved to Singapore like a few years ago. So yeah, so like that's why like the time zone was perfect for me, and then yeah,
Beautiful.
and then, but life has been quite different ever since I moved here. So I just wanted to take some moment for myself as well.
Good. Good. Well, I'm glad you're here. I know it's going to be very nourishing for us all. So beautiful.
Thank
Mahalo.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sama-sama. That's how they say it. You're welcome in Indonesia. And then another beautiful face here, new face, Melissa. It would be wonderful to hear your voice and hear where you're tuning in from and what inspired you to be here.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm from Malaysia, very near you, Amanda, just above. And Jinju, I started following you after watching you on one of those conferences. So I follow you on Instagram and subscribe to you. And I don't know, it's just a few days ago I was just going through, a bunch of emails, and something just stopped me, and I opened your email and saw this event, which I've never had the opportunity to join any of your events before, and timing was just perfect. Kids are on holiday, but I do have to send my son for class at 11. It's 10 o'clock now, and perfect timing, 10 to 11. I was like, this is time for me to be with all of you, and experience this. I need nourishment for myself. So thank you. Glad to be here.
Mahalo, Melissa. Wow, another reconnection from the past.
I'm complete. Forgot to say that.
Yes, thank you for confirming that you are complete. And yes, you mamas, us mamas, need extra nourishment. So I'm so glad that it worked out for you to be here. And yeah, it's really great to connect with you in this way, in such an intimate way, where we can really join hearts and join nervous systems and bring in coherence together. It's so good to meet you. Yes, I love that. And I love that both of you are in Asia. Like this whole Asian connection is growing over the years. And then speaking of Asia, Kulbinder, you sounds like an Indian name, but I'm not sure. Hello.
It is. Hi, I'm Bender Saran Caldwell. I'm calling in from Toronto, Canada. So, my parents immigrated to Canada from India. So, you were correct with saying that it's an Indian name. Um, I actually found you, actually, I didn't find you. A friend of mine, Mabel, found you for me. And I was telling her that I need nourishment. I also need to, it is the spring equinox. So I wanted to put the past in the past and make room for new growth and new opportunities and things like that. And it's been very stressful lately. And so I thought that joining you and all of this wonderful community will allow me to move forward in a positive, affirming way. So that's me, and I am complete. Thank you.
Mahalo. Thank you so much. And yes, Maple, some of us, I think Mariah remembers Maple.
Yep.
And tell Maple we said hello, and so wonderful to meet you through a kindred soul. And you came to the right place. I look forward to hearing some reflections at the end to, just kind of as a check-in with your nervous system before and check-in with your nervous system after, to hear, what kind of nourishment comes to you in this space. Thank you so much for being here. It's so wonderful to meet you. And then one more quick hello to Eva, who is from Austria. And she is a dear soul Ohana sister. Hello, Eva. Would you like to say a quick hello, a quick intention, or be good to hear your voice?
Hello. Good morning. Finally, I made it to the flow. Thanks for having me. Wait, I think the internet is cutting out. Oh, I think your picture is stuck. Is it my internet? Oh.
We can still. I think they were freezing sometimes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm just happy to be here. And super nice to see you guys hanging out at the ocean there. So I'm excited to be here.
We could hear you. We're excited to have you. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yes, now I can hear you. I wasn't sure because the picture was freezing.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we can hear you. So we're
Okay. No, I think it's a perfect timing for the nervous system. That's exactly what I feel since 2 weeks, that this is something we need to put out right now, because everyone is a little bit like on the edge. So I think it's the very perfect theme you chose. So thank you. It's collective.
You're so welcome, and thank you. Eva's not only a dear sister, but she's also one of our luminaries that hopefully in a future circle you can experience some of her shamanic channeling, yoga, medicine, and magic for sure. Yes. And the theme nourishment, it's funny. We weren't even, it was perfect, divine, perfect alignment with that. Thank you, Eva.
Please, I'm complete. Thank you.
Just say hello.
And we just want to say hello to everybody else whose camera is not on. That's okay. Thank you for being here. And I do want to just quickly presence you to Nyasa Institute's virtual temple, which is called the Saraswati Shala. And for those, I think everyone's familiar with Nyasa Institute, so I won't say too much on that. But I do want everyone to know that this is a space for all of us to be reminded that we are the sacred weavers, and we dance the sacred patterns of the cosmos, the cycles of nature that guide and embrace the spiral paths that guide us back home to the wisdoms within. We are the embodiment of the divine. We are the fire of Pele. We are the spirit of Naya, and we are the womb of Gaia. Anchored in the balance of the lunar and the solar, and today, equinox balance, yin and yang, we weave the universal threads of science, soul, and soma in service to Lokahi, which is harmony, consciousness within and all around. And today it is our greatest honor and delight to introduce to you Jessica Musgrove-Ortiz, who is going to be guiding all of us in a beautiful neurosomatic flow journey using a flow pattern called the Chi roll, which she will share and with us. What's really special is she is a very skilled space holder, specifically in terms of creating that frequency of nourishment. She's super gifted, and so I'm really extra excited for everyone to experience her nourishing energy and her wisdom. She came to us in 2024, stepped into the level 1 and blazed through level 1, level 2, level 3 all in like less than a year, and graduated last year as a certified coach. And she is on track to be licensed in the state of California as a licensed mental health therapist by summer. And she's also a passionate flow artist, dancer, and professional performer. Been performing a lot lately. In the follow-up email, we'll send her Instagram. She's really fun to follow because she posts a lot of her flow, and her dances and her expressions are really beautiful. And we just love the way that she's weaving, you know, the clinical, right, that hat with the artist hat in service to her own healing journey, but even more importantly to her calling, the calling of her soul and her purpose as a healer on this planet. And she's doing it in such an amazing way, Jessica. It's so wonderful to have you here. She is in California right now, so anyone coming back to this call who's in California, you can connect with her in person at some of these festivals that she's been presenting at. And thank you so much, Jessica, for being here. We're so excited for the circle, and we're going to go ahead and actually, before we hand over the mic, we're going to invite everyone to just set your own sacred space. If you have a candle, this is a good time to light it. If you don't, you can just kind of have an energetic candle with you and connect in with that flame that sits within your heart and your soul. We have a candle here, but it's a little windy, so we're not going to light it. So we're going to have an energetic fire here as well. And we're just going to drop in for just a quick moment with this light. And as we light this element, as we invoke this element of the sacred fire, we invoke all of the elements of Mama Gaia. We invoke that sacred fire within each of us. We invoke our guides, whomever they may be, for all of us, those guides and those ancestors that guided us here today, those guides and ancestors that love us unconditionally. We invoke them and invite them to hold the space, bless the space, protect the space, and fill it with so much more nourishment than we can possibly imagine. And we give thanks. And with that, let's take a deep breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Slow exhale out the mouth. And allow yourself to arrive. And slowly can open your eyes. And slowly we're going to hand the sacred microphone over to our beautiful Jessica.
Thank you so much, Jinju, and welcome everyone. It's so great to meet everyone, and hello to everyone who's watching the replay as well. Thank you for being here. I'm so thrilled to hear everyone's alignment in the theme with nourishment, because I feel that too. And that's why I thought this theme would be so appropriate for the current times, the equinox, and as we just enter spring. One of my reflections was spring is a time of bloom. So we see the seasons changing. We see the interconnected of the ecosystem working together to bring everything to bloom. And I thought nourishment was a really appropriate theme for that because just and this was one of my reflections. I think a lot of times in fast societies, as we're just going, we forget that it takes time to bloom, and that's okay. It's we need to nourish. We still need to continue to nourish our seeds and our um, our dreams or goals or whatever it is that we're needing to nourish our souls, um, before we step into that bloom, and that looks different for everyone. And when it comes to nourishment, for today, I it's nourishment of the soul. It's nourishment of intrinsic alignment. So when I was looking into research for holding the circle, I found a study and it's from 1989, but it was reviewed in 2014 by Carol Riff, and it was reviewing the 6 components of deep well-being. And I thought of intrinsic alignment because when it comes to intrinsic alignment, it's so important because what you choose to grow matters more when it feels true to you instead of what we think we should be nourishing and watering. And in the study, she found the 6 components of well-being. And it's interesting because I feel like it aligns with that intrinsic alignment. So the 6 were purpose of life, personal growth, self-acceptance, autonomy, environmental mastery, and positive relationships. And when you look at those 6 components, notice how none of them are external materials. None of them are wealth, materialistic items, status. It's all in the realm of intrinsic elements. And I found another study that actually looked into this. So, intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. And this study was done by Nelson Coffey. I think I'm saying that right, 2019. And they were studying, they did a controlled group, or they did 2 groups with college students. And one of the group, the goal was what produced more happiness? Was it extrinsic motivators or intrinsic? So one group were told, create happiness within 24 hours. And then the second group was told, create meaning in 24 hours. And the group that was told to create happiness within 24 hours, a lot of them, all of them, went towards extrinsic sources of happiness. So their favorite video games, their anything that brought pleasure from the external world, that's what they did. And the group that was told to create meaning really focused on spending quality time, really diving into these 6 components of deep well-being. And they found that the group that was told to create meaning within 24 hours had a higher level of happiness. And this rooted me to look into, okay, if we need to nourish ourselves and our deep well-being, what more is there? So I looked into it again, and I found eudaimonic well-being. So that's again the concept of deep well-being rooted in the meaning and happiness of personal growth, of self-actualization. And with the Nyasa Institute, um, it aligns so clearly with the Lokahi wheel that we use. That is, and if we're not familiar with the Lokahi wheel, that is our medicine circle that we use. It is from the Hawaiian culture, and it's rooted in all of this, the intrinsic alignment with how we become true, how do we deepen our connections, deepening our roots
Jessica?
with the elements around us. And going into the Lakahi wheel is, so it's a spiral, and it has 5 spirals within.
Jessica?
And the first spiral, yes.
Forgive me for interrupting, but someone asked a question, and I think it's a great question because I'm also wondering too, could you, and I love how you're connecting this with the Lokahi wheel, but can you repeat again the 6 components for all of us? So good. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. And thank you. I pulled up the chat. Yeah, so the 6 components. So the first one is purpose of life, personal growth, self-acceptance, autonomy, environmental mastery, and positive relationships. And I can type that into the chat in a little bit as well too. But yes, as I was mentioning, and thank you for asking that question. That's a really good question because it's when I found that again, I just saw the alliance it had with the Lokahi wheel. Because the Lokahi wheel, essentially, it's the medicine model that we use at Nyasa Institute. And I do believe when you follow the Lokahi wheel, and I want to be mindful of time too, so briefly going into this, but Nyasa Institute has fountains of information on this. But if you follow the Lokahi wheel, it aligns with this. It helps you bring you closer to all of these 6 components. And where we're at with the equinox, I feel when I was looking at the Lokahi wheel, the 3rd spiral, which is water, it's rooted in water. And it's all about feeling, and all of the Lokahi spirals are connected to our physical elements too. And I noticed that it said circulation and respiratory, but I noticed that the circulation with the chi roll, which we will be going into shortly, really resonated. So I love how all of this aligns beautifully. But thank you again, everyone, for being here and listening to my inspiration for having nourishment being the theme. Right now, we're going to be moving into, so I will be leading everyone in a body scan just to ground. And after that, we'll be doing we'll stay in the meditative state, and we'll be doing a visualization. So then we can shortly journal after. And the visualization is meant to really bring you closer in thinking on what it is that you want to nourish, and what it is that you want to release. When I think of nourish in spring, I think of our inner garden. If you think of our minds as a garden, we can have the autonomy of what we plant and what we water. And if you think about what we want to release as maybe the weeds that we need to clean up in our garden, we have autonomy over that. So that will be the goal of the visualization and journaling. And then we will be moving into the movement piece. So just taking a moment to get comfortable. If you'd like to have your camera off for this part, that's completely okay. If you want to sit down, lie down, whatever feels best for you and your body. So just giving you a few moments while I get the audio. Okay. And can we still hear me and the music? Is that good? Okay, just making sure. Okay. So again, everyone just take a moment to settle into their seat. If you're seated, just taking a moment to get comfortable. If you're lying down, get comfortable as well. And just starting this practice with just exhaling stagnant air might be holding on to. Sighing out any air before we bring in new air through our nose. Inhaling slowly as we hold and exhale slowly through the mouth. Making sure that exhale of the mouth is longer than our inhale. Just going at your own pace. So inhaling again through the nose, holding it at the top, and then exhaling slow. Again, one more time, inhaling through the nose, holding it at the top, and exhaling out the mouth. Slow, and allowing your breath to return to normal, whatever that is for you, and just allowing it to be as we step into this practice of grounding and stability and safety. As we shift our focus from our breath to imagining that there's this warm golden light approaching and going and highlighting the toes and bottoms of our feet. And this golden light is illuminating our toes and feet. So the ankles, the individual toes, the bottoms of the feet, the tops of the feet, the ankles. And just noticing what's here without judgment. Noticing if we're sitting, how does the surface beneath our feet feel? If we're lying, how does the zero gravity feel maybe? Do we notice any tension, any temperatures? Or do we not notice anything at all? No matter what your experience is, the goal is to just notice simply without judgment, and having this golden light illuminate anything that might be present in a safe way. Before this golden light moves up, we're going to go ahead and inhale in and exhale as this golden light, the shins, the legs just below the kneecaps, and again in this golden light, just noticing what is there with us today without judgment. Noticing again any temperature, tension, anything at all, or nothing. If the mind wanders, that's completely normal. Just shift focus back to the shins and calf. As we inhale in through our nose, exhale through the mouth. This golden light is going to rise up to our kneecaps, behind the knee, our quads, our hamstrings, illuminating the upper portions of our legs. And again, just noticing what's existing here without judgment, and welcoming anything that's being experienced here right now. As this golden light is illuminating the space, remembering that this golden light is warm, welcoming, and safe. Just illuminating anything that needs to be seen and acknowledged in a non-judgmental way. As we inhale up through the nose, exhale out the mouth, this golden light is going to be traveling to our pelvis, our glutes, lower back, lower abdomen. And again, just noticing without judgment. Maybe we're noticing how the surface beneath is supporting us, how light it makes us feel. And then maybe we're noticing how heavy we feel as well too, as we allow the surface and earth beneath to support us. That lightness and heaviness existing in harmonious balance. As we inhale through the nose and exhale, this golden light is going to illuminate our bellies. And just taking a moment to notice everything in this space. Maybe we're noticing how the breath expands and contracts. Maybe we're noticing stillness, wholeness. Maybe nothing at all, and that is completely okay. As this golden light shifts through and back, illuminating our mid-back, lower back. Again, just noticing what's here as this light expands through this area. Taking another inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. This golden light is going to travel up through our chest, our heart center. Again, just illuminating anything that's existing here and acknowledging it without Again, this golden light is going to illuminate and expand to the upper back, the shoulders, and melt down the arms, the bicep, triceps, forearms, hands, fingers. Again, just checking in with what is existing here without judgment. Taking a deep breath in, letting it go as this golden light travels to our face, our neck, face, ears, our crown, illuminating the entire portion above the neck. Our eyes, nose, cheeks, mouth, forehead. Again, just checking in with yourself to see what's existing here and just allowing it to exist and accepting it without judgment. And with this golden light, we're going to take another inhale in. Inhale, as this golden light is going to melt down through our ears, eyes, mouth, nose, neck, chest, heart center, belly, pelvis, hamstrings, kneecaps, shins, toes, and just illuminating down through us, melting down, and leaving our extremities through our toes. And now this golden light is in front of us. Using this golden light as your guide, this golden light begins to move forward, inviting us to follow it into our sacred garden. As this golden light travels with you to show you to your garden, it reminds you that this garden is completely yours, meaning it is a safe space. Only you are allowed in. You can allow anything you want in, and you can remove anything that you need to remove. As you finish your walk with this golden light, you approach a door, and behind this door is the opening and entrance of your nourishment garden. The golden light lets you in. Also taking note on what do you feel doesn't belong here anymore. Maybe it's outgrown, or maybe it's not serving our garden anymore. Taking note of what needs to be removed. As this golden light returns to retrieve you, taking one final look around the garden, knowing that you can return here at any moment of time. As we walk back out through the door with the golden light, closing the door behind, we allow this golden light to return to us, illuminating the body, noticing the external world again. Maybe we notice our fingers or toes as they begin to move. Maybe we notice any sounds that are around us. As we slowly come back to the here and now, maybe we do some movement to orient back to the space. As we blink our eyes open, and welcome back to the space. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you again for letting me guide you through that. My goal with that was, and I'm also being mindful of time as well too. I definitely love guiding this meditation, and I can guide it for another 20 minutes, but definitely keeping mindful of time. And also in the honor of time, maybe that's something everyone can take home with them too on journaling. And you can also return to this at any moment in time, of course, too, but journaling what it is that you want to nourish and what do you need, what doesn't belong in the garden anymore, whether it's outgrown or maybe it's as plants work, it's not letting this other plant grow and be nourished. So just taking that home with some journaling, because I want to make time for some movement as well too. So when it comes to the movement, as we transition to that, We can practice this, just remain seated, and then we'll go ahead and go into a flow, and that's where we'll stand. So the chi roll. I When I discovered the chi roll and when I learned about it when I was first doing it, I felt the medicine. I was like, wow, this would be such a great neurosomatic flow pattern. So I'm so happy I've been able to share this with people. And it's such a beautiful movement. And it's derived from dragon staff or contact staff, which is the long stick. And it helps keep the stick flowing. It rolls up and down your body. That's what the dragon staff does. But what I love about this pattern is you can do it without the prop and it turns into a dance. It looks like a dance. So again, G roll, it looks like this. I'm gonna break it down for you, but it looks like this. So it reminds me that we are washing away what we don't, well, that what doesn't belong and we're calling in. And I feel like this is a very intuitive movement. And there's even the split time. So that is when we do, yeah, we're already getting into it. Again, it's very intuitive. So again, if we wanted to break it down, the way I like to think about this pattern is I am brushing down my cheeks and going into prayer hands. And then once I am go in my prayer hands, I'm pushing my wrist towards the outwards, pushing, and now my hand's here. And then with the pinky lead, I'm going to draw a circle out to bring it back in. So that, and then we'll do it again. So that is the same time. And same time means we're just moving the hands at the same time. And then there's an option to do split time. So when we go into split time, we're going to go ahead and brush down the cheeks and the prayer hands, push out. When we get to here, we're going to keep one hand here as we use our pinky to draw the circle and bring it here. And then when we brush down this cheek, that's when we move this circle. And then we switch. Switch. So that is the split time. Yeah, everyone looks amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, when I first learned this, it was tricky, and that is the medicine of flow. And that's the beauty of flow patterns is it activates the whole brain functioning. So I like to call them brain tickles. I feel my brain like, what's happening? But it's very intuitive once it clicks. And yeah, everyone looks beautiful. Yes. So now before we go into our flow, just taking a moment to, and maybe we can just take a eyes closed with our hands over our heart center and just doing an inhale in and exhale and really thinking about what our intention is when it comes to nourishment. What do we feel like we need to nourish and what we need to release in order for it to be nourished? And maybe the mantra for this flow pattern could be I release what no longer serves me and I call in what sustains me. Maybe that can be our mantra for this pattern. If you have another mantra in mind, you're more than welcome to use that, but you can completely use, and we can pair it with the movement. So when we brush down with the cheek, I release what no longer serves me. And then when we swoop in, I call in what sustains me. And that can be the mantra that's paired with this pattern. Okay, yes. And then are we ready for some movement? All right, let's go ahead and stand up. I'll join with you. I'm just getting some audio for our flow. And you can feel free to, I think what's beautiful about this pattern too, and what I've loved witnessing is when we start getting into this pattern, again, it's very intuitive. So I notice that people sometimes dance. And I think that's so beautiful. So feel free to see where this leads. If this leads you to turn into a circle, you can keep doing it the whole time. If you want to get expansive, it's whatever feels, what you feel called to is completely okay. Let me just, oh, where did my playlist go? Okay, here he is. Okay, I'm gonna play the music now. And we're here. Okay. Stand up if you want to stand up. Turn up. Yes. Okay. Okay, head and again, maybe heart center. Inhaling in, exhaling. Then maybe let's repeat the mantra that we've chosen. I'm going to lead with, I release what no longer serves me, and I call in what sustains me. And maybe we start to swing side to side. And then maybe on the next inhale, we inhale, swipe down the cheeks, the prayer hand pushing out, calling in to do it again. Again, I release what no longer serves me and call in what sustains me. And maybe from here, we can go into split time or whatever feels good for you. Just letting the flow move through. Maybe you're picturing doing this dance, the secret dance in your sacred garden. Washing away what no longer needs to be here. Yes. Maybe you bring even the golden light that was with us for extra safety protection. Or maybe we're nourishing our garden. We pair it with a pull. Just noticing how that feels. Or maybe we practice expanding as we brush down and open up, calling in everything that sustains us. And everyone's looking beautiful as you're nourishing your souls. Maybe doing one last final move as we nourish our bodies. Maybe we find some stillness as we bring our hands back to heart center. Again, closing with our mantra. of I release what no longer serves me and I call in everything that sustains me, inhaling in and exhaling out. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this medicine flow circle, everyone. Circle. Thank you so much, everybody. We have a few moments. I know Junju wanted to leave a few moments for reflection. I wanted to be keeping time in mind.
Wow, mahalo. Mahalo. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh no, it's frozen a little bit.
I know, our connection got...
Okay, we're back.
That was amazing, 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 amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry, we're a little bit sticky. We were releasing the stickiness from the technological connections, but they're still being released. That was so nourishing, and we do have a couple of minutes. Wow, Jessica, I'm sure if I could reflect, and I will. I have time to reflect back. I want to hear from others. Like, how was it for you all? Anyone want to share just by voice? Eva? Oh, I saw you. Oh my God.
OMG, I love it. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That was exactly what I needed. And it's so funny. I have this meditation in my shamanic practice, but I barely do it myself. I'm guiding it normally. And I was like, oh my God, finally someone is guiding me. And I literally cried because my mantra was, I deserve the best. And when I said this, I felt it. My whole body was like, yeah, you do. You do. So thank you so much. It was more powerful than I thought. Okay, it's early morning here still, so I'm gonna start the day exactly like that. Thank you so much. I'm complete.
Wow. Thank you, Eva. Wow, I feel full body chills. Yeah, I feel you, girl. You do deserve the best, and I'm trying to tell everybody it's gonna be powerful. Yes, and those of us here, we know this is so powerful. Thank you, Eva, and Amanda, would you like to share?
I thought there's one point that my arm feels a little bit sore, but then it becomes like where I'm trying to like ignore the physical pain, but I feel like overall it's just like so relaxed. It was like the moment that I just needed to reconnect with myself, and even if like at first I was like, oh, I lose a little bit about like the soreness with my arm by doing that, but then I just feel like I'm like nourishing myself. I'm touching my soul as well. Thank you so much.
Mahalo, and sending healing love and light to your shoulder. I know that there's, yeah, like some of us are here to be nourished emotionally, energetically, mentally, spiritually, and also physically. And we do have, Karen is not on video right now, but she is joining from a hospital. She was just admitted to the hospital like 2 days ago. And so, yeah, I hope this has been nourishing for you, Karen, as well. Yes, she's in the chat. She said so amazing. And would anyone else like to
So
share?
amazing.
Was that you, Karen? Did I hear your voice?
I'll share. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to do the video.
It's okay.
So sorry for not showing my beautiful face, but with people coming in and out, I didn't want to. Jessica, that vision was so amazing. I had a very rough day today, and just like I felt the golden light just filling my entire body, and your voice just guided me, and it was really nourishing. Um, and I really enjoyed learning the chi roll. I had a pick line put in my arm today, but it's a little sore. But it felt good to get it moving, and get the energy flowing. So thank you so much for that. And thank you all for sharing your beautiful energy too.
Mahalo, Karen.
Mahalo,
Sending
Karen.
you so much love, so much love. We are just a couple minutes past, and so we do want to honor everybody's time and officially close, but we can stay on for just a couple more minutes after we officially close for anyone else who might want to reflect. We'd love to hear from you, but also those of you who need to pop off, we want to honor that as well. If actually everyone who is willing and inspired, if we could take a quick snapshot, a group photo.
You're muted, Jinju.
This whole time I was muted. Oh my gosh.
No, just it stopped when you asked for the screenshot.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Awesome.
Thank you. Phew. I was like, I have to repeat what? Okay. Okay, here we go. On the count of 3, we're all gonna give our. How about this? Let's all give some light or shaka, whatever you want. All right, 1, 2, 3. Smile. Aloha. Beautiful. Beautiful, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
And we're going to blow out our candles. Yeah.
If it's lit.
Take this moment.
Mahalo, thank you.
Mahalo. Was that Kublin?
No, I think it was Amanda.
Oh, it was Amanda.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Mahalo. Yes, you're so welcome. Thank you, Melissa. I see you. You have to leave. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully see you.
Thank you,
again.
everybody.
Have a wonderful day. And
Just wanted to share.
yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Jessica, for allowing me to have my mind wander sometimes, like it was very relaxing and I was able to get into that. And going into the secret garden was really interesting. It was, there was birds and there was bubbling brooks and everything, and moss, which I felt really it being unusual. And then lots of herbs like basil. I love the smell of basil and cilantro and mint and all of those things are herbs that can nourish the soul and make it more palatable and everything. So I found that very interesting. And it was a good time to just be present. And that's it. And that is really what I needed today. So thank you. It's nighttime here. So I'm going to be able to continue on with my relaxation and go to have a good sleep and start reflecting a little bit more. So thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Hopefully you have beautiful dreams of your garden and basil and cilantro. That sounds so nice. Thank you so much for sharing, though. I hope you have a good rest.
Yeah, mahalo.
Thank you for having me. Mahalo.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time in that beautiful paradise that you're at. So, and enjoy your family.
Thank you so much. So enjoyed having your presence and meeting you. Such a blessing, such a gift. Blessings.
Tell Maple we said hello.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mahalo.
Ahui ho. Until next time. Oh, wow. Such a beautiful circle. I will, maybe while we're still while we're still being recorded,
Frozen. Oh, Karen.
bye. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
there's Karen.
Just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Oh, good to see you, Karen.
All right, I love you guys.
We love you.
Love you too, Karen.
So great to see your face.
Yeah.
Sending you lots of love.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Karen. Aloha. Love you. Wow. It's so sweet to hear her.
Recording.
And no, you don't have to pause it yet. Just in terms of, I want to share what it was like for me.
Hi.
Like that was amazing. It really like the brushing of the hand right here on the cheeks, and like just that alone right there was like, and being guided in that movement, it was like Divine Mother. Like I don't know, it was just like.
Yeah.
Divine Mother just.
Lots of mothers, do they
within
say,
all
"Are
the-
you okay?
Yeah,
Everything's
right.
okay."
It's like, are you? Yeah,
Everything's
I love you, baby. I love you. You know, and then the way that I was able to. Of course, the dancer in me was so excited because I started to like. It started to overlap with like I've been learning Balinese dance, and the hands do this. And it's kind of like a miniature chi roll. And it just like, I was starting to play, I think, for the first time with that pattern in a way that I never have before. And so, you know me, anytime I can like, and us, right? That feeling of dropping into a whole new way of moving and being connected with that specific mantra. And then having the ocean waves like behind us, like, and then in the family, and then you, and then feeling everybody else on the call, and just really tapping into how powerfully magical and nourishing. And I actually, like, I got a download. We need to do a 2-hour workshop. 2 hour. You need to do as many workshops as you can live, but if we can do a Nyasa Institute hosted 2-hour. And actually have time for people to share. Even I got curious about like, what do other people's gardens look like? And then when Kulbinder shared at the end about her garden, right? And like the herbs and the, you know, just the different, that's so rich. It's so, that was amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And for me, the meditation was really tough.
Oh, there you are. What were you saying, Sakai?
For me, like the meditation was really powerful. Like there's a lot of nature around us, and it like made me tap into the connection with all the nature around us. Thank you.
And as you were saying that, Sakai, a turtle.
You're welcome.
Just as he was saying that, a turtle just popped his head up.
I hate to say this, but I drifted, and I think there's video of me going like
I
this.
love. So just to let you know, I can hear you, but the video I can't.
Yeah,
see.
no problem. It's
you're back
frozen
now, kind of.
Yeah.
It's very glitchy.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I can hear.
Yeah, I think I just went like this. I went.
But
I faded.
So
good.
beautiful.
I'm happy you all enjoyed that, though. I also have, as Sakai was talking, I was like, wow, we can even have people draw their gardens and like do some art with that. That would be fun.
Totally. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna hit pause or stop or pause to record actually for now, and say thank you to everyone coming back to the replay. Thank you so much, and also apologies because our internet did cut out at one point. Thank goodness for the people who were live on the call, they didn't miss anything. But for those of you coming back to the recording, there's a chance that it actually skipped a part. It stopped recording a part of the guidance. So apologies for that, but I'm pretty sure you got the gist of all of it, and it definitely got the guiding of the chi roll part. So thank you everyone for coming back. We love you all. Happy equinox. Thank you, Jessica, so much. Round of applause. We bow to you. You are the queen of nourishment. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica.
Much love.
And we'll see you all next time.